Good morning. This is Dr. Beck here at LifePoint Medical, and I'll say good morning to you and let you know it's a beautiful Monday where I'm at, and I hope you're having a great day too. So I want to spread some good news this morning and talk to everybody about what's going on. So first of all, I want to make a pitch. I was talking to some folks this morning about the SIDWeber Cancer Fund. .org, SIDWeberCancerFund.org. That's the website, and it's SIDWeber Cancer Fund. And I know a few people on the board, and they want to help people who have the diagnosis of cancer. And I think that's great. I've used them in the past, and they actually offer kind of a unique service, a supportive role in somebody who has cancer and may need some help making ends meet or getting things done. So that's their mission, is to assist people through the journey of cancer and all the craziness and stuff that goes with it. So they want to hear from you if you have cancer, because they want to help. Their number is 706-746-3350. That's 706-746-3350, and it's SIDWeberCancerFund.org. So if you got cancer and you need help, I want you to give those people a call and see how they can help you. Like I said, they provide supportive services for people with cancer. The flip side is, if you want to donate to SIDWeber, you call the same number and tell them you want to donate to them too. Because I do think they use the money specifically for the purpose they said. And I know some of the folks, and I know they're good for their word. So a good way to allocate resources for the community and for some of our family and friends who end up with the dreadful disease of cancer. So anyway, just want to give you all the words up on that. Otherwise, COVID is definitely out in our environment still. As much as I've sworn it off, it still is, and I mean swearing it off. It's still around here, okay? So just keep you going. I know I've already had probably 10 calls this morning about people with upper respiratory symptoms. We're going to treat you like you got COVID, even though you may or may not have it. We want to get you tested. We want to know. I want to know if you've got COVID, okay, because I'm going to treat you differently if you've got COVID. I mean, i.e. more aggressively. I've got, we've been dealing with this long enough. I know what some of the pitfalls are. Like, I know people get COVID and they get better and then they get worse a lot of times. I also know that some people get COVID. If they're older, I want to do more for you, okay? Because I want to be able to subvert any possibility of adverse reaction or adverse outcomes with you. And that's my mission, nothing else. And no, I don't get paid more for COVID patients and all that stuff. None of that goes on here. The only thing that goes on here is if you do have COVID, I'm going to treat you and try to get you better and get you out of harm's way if I can. Okay, so I listened to several sermons yesterday, Sunday, and some of them were by video. But there's actually a great point that I want to put out today, and it is, what is the best attitude to have? What is the best attitude that you could ever have in this world? And I'm like, what is the best attitude? Okay, because we always talk about have a good attitude. What does that mean? And I think they were explaining it yesterday in church. And it was the attitude of gratitude, okay? And I do think that an attitude of gratitude is probably the best attitude you could have. Because we are blessed, whether you've realized it or not. Most of us are extremely blessed, and I promise you I am. And when I remember how blessed I am, and I act like I've been blessed, I get along better with people. I think I do a better job as a doctor, as a father, and as a husband, and as a business leader, a community leader, whatever you want to call me. I think an attitude of gratitude, in other words, being grateful for what you do have, is the best way to go. I also know that when I have patients who come in and they have an attitude of gratitude, it's almost impossible for me to tell them no on a lot of things except for terrible stuff. But I do think that you can harness people's goodness by expressing an attitude of gratitude. I think it helps other people see what you're talking about. It helps them feel easier with you. It's non-confrontational. It's just a lot of positives. And really, I mean, if you really get down to the nitty-gritty and look at our blessings, we are extremely blessed, and it's almost shameful to not feel that way every day. So if you ask me what the best attitude is, an attitude of gratitude is it. And I am very grateful for you listening to me today. And I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my staff here, and I'm grateful for the community I live in, the beautiful world I live in. I'm grateful for my wife and my children. And I really feel like I've been blessed, and I hope you have too. And I hope you feel that way. That's my little pearl for today. Again, I'm grateful for you listening to me. Have a wonderful day.